Hi guys. So for today's reading, we are going to be looking into What is the Gossip on You by Who? And we have 3 piles here today. 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition or your higher self and pick the pile that you guys feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that super thanks button, leave a timestamp or a donation. You can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wishlist all in the description box below. You can also check out my services and prices down there as well. And thank you to anybody and everybody who is here to help me support me on my path as I'm here to support you on yours. And I really do appreciate everything that you guys do. It all helps out so much. So thank you for that. And let's get started with pile 1. So good at my intros. So, pile 1 for you guys. What's the gossip on you and by who? Somebody could definitely be saying that you're a very strange person, that you're an oddball. You may be somebody who really loves like serial killer documentaries or just dark and mysterious things in general. You may have some very different thoughts about death than other people have. You could also be somebody who might actually be clairvoyant. You may do a lot of divination techniques, things like that. Some of you may have actually even predicted the death of somebody or the transformation of somebody in general around you. And people could be talking about that as well. Scorpio, Pisces, Aries. So this could be an in-law, mother-in-law, child. This could be a friend, ex-friend. There could be a romantic interest talking about you as well. S-U-N, sun. And that made me think of the song Savage by, I think it's like Bahari or something like that. I don't know. I'm like the sun. You know you need me, but don't take too much. I'm gonna fade you like a rush. That song. I really messed that up. But anyway, that song. If you know it, you know it. Fun, sun and fun. S-H, some shun. Some people could be talking about how you have been shunned or turned away from, left in the dark, alone in some way. W, T, shade, shut, shut up. P, shut up. D, sud, D, or U, dunes, D, dud, V, Dudley, W, K. Some of you, this could be a brother, stepbrother, adopted brother, something like that as well. N, G, king, W, M, subdivision, Q, Y, K, F, X. Some people could be talking about how you have turned on your own kind in some sort of way. You're a sellout, something like that. The thing that came to mind was the part in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where they were calling Carlton a sellout because his family has money, basically. It's been a long time since I've seen that show, but that clip was coming up a couple months ago. So this could have been something that happened a couple months ago too. Punt, punk, Punky Brewster again. Division, long division, short division. Something to do with math, doing the math, adding things up. Wash. Throw it out with the wash. Oh, and now the song that's coming to mind is Standing on a bridge, something or another, thought that you'd be here by now. But there's nothing but the rain, no footsteps on the ground. I'm listening, but there's no sound. Is anyone trying to find me? Won't somebody come take me home? It's a damn cold night, trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand, take me somewhere new? I don't know who you are, but I'm with you. So people could be talking about you being left out on your own in the dark, possibly even waiting for somebody to come in and save you, or maybe somebody that you don't really know very well has came into your life and now you are building something with them even though you haven't really got to know them because there's nobody else around. Something along those lines could be happening here. We have the Three of Pentacles, King of Swords, third party. People could be talking about a third party. People could be talking about addictions, the Devil, and Temperance. People could be talking about how you have broken free of addictions, that you're working on your own path. You may have actually broken free of somebody that was very controlling, possessive, dominating, somebody that was very methodical, somebody that was very intelligent. Could have been a lot of gaslighting or manipulating that you could have dealt with somebody in particular, or they could be talking about you as well. You could have been in that state yourself and you've been working to get out of it. I feel like people may also be talking about the way that you're eating healthier, treating your body better, doing things that are better for yourself. Maybe that you've gained a lot of patience as well, especially if you've had to work with or deal with somebody in particular that has not been the kindest person, somebody who's very cold or detached or just cruel with their words. Something along those lines. The Elk, the Deer, and the Wolf. That you've been learning, overcoming obstacles, growing. You've been working on something that you're very passionate about as well. That you have a lot of masculine and feminine inside of you, both aspects. You're also somebody who's very grounded, strong, stable, solid. I feel like you are definitely a leader who leads by example and doesn't try to force and control people into following your path. And people could be talking about somebody that you've had to deal with that was very controlling and possessive and really tried to force and control your path, but you broke free of that and you are showing and leading the way for others to do the same. Ugh, I sat my messages in the water. Let's see what else there is here. You are crazy. You have a big imagination and it makes you delusional. Well, you're right sometimes, but that's just luck. They are stupid and they can't figure out their own life. The people that are saying these things don't accept or speak of their own gifts. They are jealous of your ability to stand proud in your light. They live their lives in the shadow and in doubt. Wish them healing and self-love. For some of you, this is definitely an ex-spouse. If not, it's a very prominent masculine figure in your life. There is definitely multiple people talking, but this person is the main person talking about you. And they may be trying to convince people that you're crazy or that you're delusional or that nothing you're doing makes sense, things like that. But this person is bitter, jealous, upset. They're upset because you are doing things that they would never in a million years do because they worry too much about what everyone else thinks of them. And I really feel like they're also trying to scapegoat you for their abusive tactics. Abusive with animals and with children hides it well. They shouldn't be trusted. If you are abusive, it's time to heal this cycle. If not, then someone else could be covering their own abuse or trying to get you isolated and turned away from. Keep your cool and work on your triggers so they cannot be used against you and so that you aren't abusing others in any way. And while you got this person saying this stuff about you, everyone knows how pure you are, how led by your heart you are, how patient you are, observant, giving, generous, kind. So this person may be still, I feel like they have been doing this for a very long time and people are starting right now to fall out of their illusions. This person feels no pain, so they find the pain of others as fascinating. They almost can't help themselves in triggering the emotions of others to live vicariously through them. So people could be talking about, And if this isn't about you, they may actually be talking about a romantic interest, because we did mention that at the beginning, that there could be a romantic interest involved in some way, maybe somebody you don't know very well. And that could actually be what this is about as well. I really feel like you are somebody who has had to deal with a lot of pain in your life, and so you handle it very well. And it could come off as you're somebody who doesn't feel pain. If you're very honest with people, very blunt with people, very straightforward with people, people could take it that way as well, because you're busy triggering people, but you're not necessarily triggering people intentionally. You're just living your truth, and that's triggering people. Let's see what else we have. They were raised by wolves, and so they are uncivilized. They don't know how things are supposed to be, and they refuse to fall in line. These people are judgmental and can't see outside of the sheltered box that they live in. There are things that are more important and more healthy than fitting into a box of perfect. So, whoever these people are that are talking about you are busy trying to be perfect by appearances. They are busy trying to live a life that nobody could ever question, things like that. Also, wolves are fucking amazing. If you don't know my beliefs on wolves yet, I'd probably trust most of them more than most humans. But wolves are very loyal. Wolves are very loving. They have a tendency to stick with the same pack for life. They have a tendency to take care of any young animals that they happen to come across, including humans. Some people may see them as uncivilized, but if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never know you never knew. That song's coming to mind. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, or asked the grinning bobcat why he grinned? Yeah, then you don't know. Anyway, you are a blessing in the lives of others you come into contact with. When people mess with you, karma comes swiftly. Even if you can't see it, others know. You are very pure and loving. You shine like a star. So in the darkest of night, you are the hope. You are the light. You are the beauty that comes into people's lives in their most desolate times. And people are discussing that as well. Even after seeing the worst, you still always believe in the best of others. So it doesn't matter if you see their demons, if you see their shadow side, you know they have a light side too, because everybody has both sides to them. And so you are somebody who is quite capable of focusing on that light, of making that light grow, of seeing that light, even when others cannot, even when others refuse. Which is also why when you come into people's lives and all they see is darkness, misery, and pain, all of a sudden they see the light, because you have shown that light. You have shined that shadow over the top of that light so that that light becomes prominent and present, and they can really see it and believe in it. So that's what I have for you guys. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, I would absolutely love to hear what you guys thought about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might have going on, who these people might be. And if you guys got something from this, please remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a timestamp or a donation, or you can find my donation through my Cash App, PayPal, or Amazon wish list in the description box below, or hit that super thanks button. All those things are great ways that you can give back for the healing sessions that I bring you guys regularly, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you who does anything like that. So thank you so much for that, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys. Pile 3 for you guys. 14:04 was on the clock. So I feel like people may be discussing the stability that you've brought into your life, the new cycle that you're on, how aligned you're becoming with yourself, things like that. Aquarius, friendly. Taurus, trustworthy. Leo, courageous. Libra, there's definitely a lot of people talking about you. Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. Sorry, it was Aries for the courageous. Anyway, this could definitely be ex of yours, ex-friend. Exes, ex-friends. That's the biggest thing I'm getting here. Maybe mother, mother-in-law, maybe father. Feeling like exes and ex-friends is the biggest thing. A lot of secrets, a lot of mystery, a lot of hidden emotions or passions or hidden things in general. Hidden things that are going to be coming to light in the very near future. Maybe even a lot of drama, chaos, conflicts, fights that have been going on that you're going to find out about. People are talking about how trustworthy you are, how grounded, how down to earth, how stubborn you are, how you're never going to give up on whatever it is that you're working on. You're very non-judgmental, very open-minded, very giving of love and kindness to the world around you. Very much leadership material as well. And definitely karma is something that finds the people who screw with you in whatever way that is. Longshanks, that came to mind from Braveheart. LCO, locks. Some of you could have like dreadlocks, braids of some kind. LJ. LJ, is that LJ cool? I don't know. LL Cool J. That's what I was thinking of. LL Cool J. I don't even know if I've actually heard any music from LL Cool J, but I do remember that he's popular in the 90s, I think. TCYZ, Q, questions and answers. AL, last call. SW, wasted. PD, hell of a girl is coming to mind. NLG, bet you feel so stupid that you messed with my heart. That song. That came out pretty bad. Anyway, salt, salad, talk, taste, paste, pals, pangs of guilt, Dan, tan, stan. Oh, the song by Eminem, Stan, just came to mind. Salty, juicy. Ooh, Juicy by Lizzo. If I'm shining, everybody gonna shine. I was born like this, don't even gotta try. Nobody was born like that, but it's a big fight to get there. Taurus. Ooh. And Leo. So people could definitely be talking about the fun they've had with you. People could be talking about how you made them believe in hopes and dreams again. Maybe even like it was a wish on a star that came true. Something like that. That you're very good at seeing things before they happen as well. People may also be talking about your eyes, the look in your eyes, the intensity in your eyes. People may also be talking about your ability to detach from a situation and walk away when necessary. Languages. Let's see what else. They are afraid of people and they can't have fun because they are always paranoid and looking over their shoulder. If you have some trust issues or energy issues, it's time to address them and heal. You could have actually been dealing with people that were spinning webs as well, that were trying to get you caught up in constant overthinking, paranoia, worries, fears, doubts, trying to get you confused and distracted. You get to do whatever you want, and I allow everyone to control my actions, and I can't stand that you don't. You are so strong, and I am weak. I hate my life. I hate you. I hate the world. Be grateful that you aren't living my life. It's miserable being filled with so much hate all the time. So whoever these people are that are discussing you being afraid, it sounds like they are the ones that are really afraid of the world. And it also sounds like they're afraid of losing the people in their lives. They're afraid of living authentically because they feel like everybody would walk away from them. And so they are basically doormats for anyone to wipe their feet on, and they're kind of upset that you're not. And it's not fear, delusion, or paranoia that causes you to walk away from situations. It's the fact that you're refusing to be controlled and you're refusing to be a doormat. Overly sensitive and emotional causes drama and problems everywhere they go. Vicious and cutting, very selfish too, constantly triggered. Some may be saying this, but it doesn't make it true. Make sure that you aren't dropping down to their level, and remember the one at peace with the way things are wins at the end of the day. And so, once again, overly sensitive and emotional, they feel like because you refuse to allow people to control you, because you refuse to allow everything to just be let go of and not addressed, because you choose to address things, because you choose to deal with things, because you choose to face things head on, and because you get upset about things instead of hiding that upset energy like they may hide it. They are feeling like you are too overly sensitive and emotional, and you're causing drama, chaos, and problems, when in reality, they're causing the problems by not being truthful. A creative genius with so many talents has worked so hard to perfect so many skills, and they love the work that they do. They are living their dream and they are happy. So, people are also discussing how you're a creative genius. You have so many talents, but it's not just talents. You have worked extremely hard to really increase your skills, your knowledge, your abilities, and you love what you're doing, and you are very happy doing it. And some people may just be extremely miserable with their life because they are not living what they want to be living. And so they have a really hard time watching you. You shine like a diamond. Time and pressure. You have been through a lot throughout your life, and you have come from very little, or you have come from extremely bad circumstances in whatever way that is, and you have really been able to pull yourself up out of it, dust yourself off, shine yourself up, and you are fucking amazing at this point because of all your hard work. Let's see what else we got. You enjoy life's pleasures, and you are great at living in the moment. You make others forget their worries and their cares. You bring life to others. Stuck and stagnant energy does not stand a chance with you around. So once again, with this whole, you're not going to put up with BS. You're not going to put up with drama. You're not going to put up with crap. You enjoy life. You live in the moment. You really, you enjoy being at peace, and you bring a lot of happiness, peace, calm. You really help people to forget about and let go of their worries and their cares. Forget about your worries and your strife. Yeah, man. It's the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities of life. Stuck and stagnant energy doesn't stand a chance with you around. So if people want to stay stuck and stagnant, you're done. You're not going to stick around for that, because you don't want to be in that energy. And you know that if you stuck around, you would be in that energy too. You are a light in the dark, always there to help others. It doesn't matter what you have going on. You still reach out when you see someone in need. Remember to maintain healthy boundaries. So people are also talking about how you are really this beacon of hope, love, light, and joy. When anyone needs help or there's something bad going on, they know that they can reach out to you. They also know that you'll reach out to them if you know about it. It doesn't matter what you have going on. It doesn't matter what has happened between you. If you know that something is going on, you will make sure to reach out to them. Death. Queen of Swords. I really thought about telling you to watch pile 1 a couple times. So if you felt drawn to pile 1, there's your confirmation for that. 7 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, the Fox, and the Vulture. So, you are somebody who has been through a lot, and you have a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience, a lot of truths to share with others because of everything that you have been through. In the past, you may have been in a very, I'm not good enough to do this, I am an imposter. You could have dealt with a lot of that kind of energy. You could have also dealt with a lot of people who lied to you, a lot of people who abused your trust, people who tried to steal from you the knowledge and wisdom and understanding that you had so they could try to claim that it was their own. You could have dealt with a lot of copycat energies, and not in a high vibrational way, not in a you inspired me to do better way, but in a you inspired me to take what you have type of way. People may also be talking about a lot of the sadness, despair, hurt, pain that you've gone through in your life, maybe some sort of depression that you were in at one point. People could also be talking about the depression that others are in, these feelings of self-doubt, these feelings of lack, these feelings of not being good enough, of being evil or something along those lines. And even in those times, you can see the good inside that person, and you've helped them to be able to see the good inside themselves. People are also talking about how you are very much so life partner material. Some people are actually saying that wherever you go, I will follow. Wherever you lead, I will follow. People could definitely be talking about the transformations and transitions you've made in your life. If you've made a move recently, people are talking about that as well, especially if you made a move with a partner of some kind. They are saying that this looks like it could be something that is really good for you. People may also be talking about how you're able to really be around that negative, low vibrational energy and have it not poison you or your world, because you have excellent boundaries and because you're good at cutting things off and walking away from them when you know it's necessary, while at the same time being able to share your wisdom, your knowledge, your experience, and being able to help people to clean out their own closet and come back to life again. So that is pretty much what I got for you guys. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, I would absolutely love to hear what you guys thought about it, whether or not it resonated with you, what you might have going on, who these people could be. And if you did enjoy this or get something out of it, remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a timestamp, hit the super thanks or a donation. You can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wishlist all in the description box below. You can also find all the services I offer down there as well. And to all of you who support me on my journey as I'm here to support you, thank you so much for that, and I truly appreciate it. You guys do far more than you know you do, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you again, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. Let's see who's gossiping about you and what they're saying. I think there's some laughter going on in some of this. Gemini, like, really? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, people that are just like, this is so ridiculous that, yeah, and unbelievable. Gemini, Capricorn. So if there's people saying bad things about you, there's definitely nobody believing it. I just really feel like that. Oh, uh-oh. Sagittarius, optimistic. Leo, generous. Pisces. For some of you, your children may be talking about you. If you have children, maybe a sibling. Ex-friends. Once again, maybe a sibling. Maybe a mom-like figure that you kind of adopted. Like, this reminds me of my mom a little bit. I'm really feeling children, or maybe even kids that you worked with that you kind of felt like were your own kids. Something along those lines. Video killed the radio star just came to mind. Video killed the radio star. YVD. And now Empire Records just came to mind. DVD. I. Video. T. Edit. P. Pit. Tip. H. Hip. Hid. Hippie. I. E. S. Divide. Dive. Photos. C. N. W. Wine. Winter. Wind. A. WAP. WAP. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little tiny garage. That song was playing at the bar one night, and I was like, what song is this? I know this song. And the whole time I couldn't figure out what the song was because it was such different words. And then all of a sudden it says, I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little tiny garage. And I was like, Oh shit, I know what song this is, but every other word was changed because the song is so explicit. Bait, B, E, hate, head, P, J, PJs, Q, X, M, XM radio, R, bar, Ram, Mar, Marnie, Maddie, Main, pain, faint, parent, party, casino, cash. Cash rules everything around me, singing dollar dollar bill, yow, dollar dollar bill, yow, dollar dollar bill, yow, dollar dollar bill, yow. Somebody could be trying to say that you're all about the money when everybody knows different. Bear, beer, peer, pyre. Burn the Witch is coming to mind by Sean James. No, I won't confess to their false interactions. I won't scream, I won't give them that satisfaction. As a fire burns, I hear them chant, burn the witch. Tina, Timer, Dinah, Denny's, Denny, Abe, May, Ma, Pa, Lawn, John, David, Diary. More money, same problems. Less money, same problems. So whether you have more money or you have less money, you still have problems. There's always going to be problems. It doesn't matter if you have more money or less problem, or more money or less money. There's still problems. And for some reason, people are talking about that. Fun and games, date night. People may be talking about you going out, having fun, living your life, enjoying yourself. People may be talking about some of the new hairstyles you've been doing, or you got a new piercing or tattoo. People could be talking about some of the jewelry you might be making if you've made any kind of jewelry. People could be talking about, definitely new haircut, color, style, cut especially. Sacrificial lamb. People could be talking about how people could be saying that you sacrificed someone who is innocent for the life you're living now, or people could be talking about how somebody may have sacrificed you so that they could have more money, but they still have problems, just as many as you have. They are uninspired, moody, ungrateful, disrespectful, and uncaring, so selfish and hurtful. I know them personally, so trust me. I could tell you so many bad things. Hurt and jealous, ex-friend, or cut off family. Like I was saying, yeah, definitely some ex-friends here, possibly siblings, maybe an ex, children, or family in general that you've cut off. This person has a sugar baby, this person has been a sugar baby to multiple sugar daddies. They can't stand on their own 2 feet, and they choose to take advantage of those who are lonely and have money. Sure they do. People say that a lot, but people don't even know what the fuck is going on. And that's where I really feel like anybody that they're trying to convince of this is laughing. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, there's been people who have said things like that about me, actually, and fuck no. In fact, I have a really hard time letting any man that I'm even seeing do anything for me financially because of some of the things being said. Don't worry about the things being said. You're not taking advantage of anybody. You have you to offer to this situation. Even if you don't have money to offer to this situation, you have other things to offer to this situation. And some people look at money like it's the most important thing on the planet. But you know what? There are a lot of other important things too. And how you show you care is how you show you care. They're abusive and destructive in private. They are not who they appear to be. So people are definitely trying to paint a picture of you that is very different than who you really are. Constantly overthinks everything, constantly in their head. Doesn't notice the things that matter most. So they're trying to say that you don't notice the things that matter most, probably because you walked away from these people who were busy abusing you, who were busy talking shit about you, who were busy treating you like a pile of crap because you didn't have any money, who were busy thinking less of you. And you're just like, no, I'm sorry, but I cannot be around this energy of people that are so cruel. That's what they were. They were cruel to you. And so you probably moved away from these people, and you probably have left this constantly overthinking and constantly in your head energy, because that was caused by these people who were not really loving you, caring for you, believing in you, treating you like a human being. Instead, they were treating you like you were nothing. So you noticed the things that matter most, but those people weren't doing the things that matter most, so you moved away from that energy. And they may really be trying to convince people that you're just out for money in some sort of way. They don't know what they want. They are always changing. They walk away too easily. Or you just put up boundaries and you learn and grow. Stuck people that are stagnant and accept any behavior cannot understand this. Some of you could have chose pile 1 as well. Because pile 1, it might have been pile 2, is very good at walking away from stuck and stagnant energy because they don't want that shit in their life. And I feel like you don't either. Your makeup and hair is always on point. You're very good at designing, whether it be a house, fashion, or advertising. You're very creative, a genius in how you see things and put them together. If you were here for my personal or for my collective reading the other day and you were telling me about being a fashion designer, let me know in the comments below, because you're the person that just popped in my mind when that one came out. So your hair is always on point. Your makeup's always on point. You always look good. You take pride in your appearance. You probably do this so that you feel better, because when you look better, you feel better, and when you feel better, you look better, and it goes hand in hand. And so people could be trying to say that you're kind of shallow, or that, you only care about superficial things, when in reality you care about a lot of other things as well. But you're an artist, you're creative, you enjoy expressing yourself through your appearance, and there's nothing wrong with that. You are a true earth angel. Yeah, that's why everybody's fucking laughing and finding this so hilarious. Your energy and aura are amazing. You spread so much peace and love. You are so caring for our planet and everything on it. And people are trying to convince people that that's not who you are, but they're having a very hard time doing that, because people are seeing you in a completely different light than these people want to make up. Imagine, my cat keeps jumping in my lap and jumping in my lap and jumping in my lap. Imagine beauty that was tempered into perfection. So rare are you, beaten down by this world over and over again, but never being overcome by its cruelties. So once again, some of you could have chose pile 2. Some of you may have chosen all 3 piles that are on this pile. Anyway, you have been beaten down, battered, bruised, hurt, stomped on, walked all over, treated like you were nothing, and thrown out into the fucking gutter over money. And people know that that's the true story behind the lies that these other people would like to tell, saying that you're the one that's materialistic and only after money, when they were the ones that were upset because you wouldn't give up on everything that you wanted to do, accomplish, be, achieve, and throw yourself underneath the fucking bus, becoming the sacrificial lamb for everybody else. And instead you chose to go after what you wanted to go after, money or not. 3 of Swords, Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles. Crow and Nightingale. So, you're somebody who wears your heart on your sleeve. You've been through a lot of heartache, hurt, pain, sadness, loss, grief. You may have even broken quite a few hearts yourself by walking away, because you know what your value is, what your worth is, what you offer to the table, regardless of whether or not it's money. You have a lot of self-confidence, a lot of self-esteem, a lot of self-respect. And you're not going to put up with being treated as garbage anymore, because you have learned from the past how important it is to see your own value, your own worth, and to respect yourself, to love yourself, to genuinely care for yourself. And you're a very caring, loving, nurturing person. You're somebody who brings a lot of abundance and fertility into the lives of others because of the concern, the care, the love, the generosity, the giving nature that you have inside of you. And you've learned how to temper that in a way to where you're not giving everything you are away to others. You're also somebody who can stand very strong on your own. Even if it hurts you to walk away from situations, you will walk away and you will stand on your own because you know that you can. But at the end of the day, even if you don't bring money to a situation, you bring abundance, fertility, growth, care, concern, loyalty, love, stability, strength, peace. You are the queen to the king when it comes to, say, the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is somebody who is the provider, the protector, the strength, stable, strong, does things their own way, is not going to be running around people pleasing, things like that. Where the Queen of Pentacles is the support for that, the care, the concern, the provider and protector in other ways. You are the feminine aspect of that provider and protector in a lot of ways. People are also talking about how you have done so much for people, and people remember this and return this when it comes to the things that you have done for them. You could also be somebody who may be clairvoyant. You could be somebody who has visions or has dreams about certain things that end up happening to be real. You sing very well as well. People could definitely be talking about your voice and the impact it has on the world around you, whether it be through speaking and communication or through singing. You are definitely somebody who really livens up a room. People could also be talking about a heartbreak that you recently went through with somebody who was very emotionally immature, not ready for anything real, and you're looking for somebody who's ready for something real. You weren't taking advantage of this person, what they had to offer. You were offering them love, and they were offering you games. So that's what I have for this pile. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, I would absolutely love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonates, what you might have going on, who these people could be. And if you guys did enjoy this reading or get anything from it, remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a timestamp, hit the super thanks button, or think about donating to the channel. You can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wishlist all in the description box below. That really does help me out, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you who does anything like that to help me out on my channel and supports me on my path, as I'm here to support you on yours. Thank you for that, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys.